Good morning or afternoon, everyone. My name is Shu Lee, and I am excited to talk about detailing penetrations to the exterior enclosure today. What we're really here to talk about is we have a building, there's a basement, there's a terrace, there's a roof, there's walls, and there are a lot of penetrations through all of those elements of the building, and they're completely necessary for the functionality of the building. I'm going to hopefully convince you that all of those penetrations can be detailed more or less the same. And that same penetration detail is this generic sketch I have on the right of the screen. Starting from the left-hand side, we are in the interior, so we're inside the building. That grayed out area is the structure, so it can be the wall or the slab. The red dashed line is the waterproofing membrane, and that's what the topic is going to focus on today. That generic detail is a reliable watertight seal to penetration. And we're going to go through this detail, some of the assumptions in the detail, and use those as the basis for dealing with unique penetrations. So with that, I'm just going to set up 3 general rules that this detail has. First off is spacing. When you look at any waterproofing manufacturer's details, they tend to just always show a penetration, usually a pipe, and it's always, by itself away from anything else. And so that, that's the spacing. You need to have space from that penetration away from anything else for the installer to do a successful execution of the watertight seal to that penetration. Secondly, the penetration needs to be sound and solid because waterproofing membranes, most of them, are not very flexible. And so if it's going to something that is not sound or solid, say like a braided wire that's moving around, it can easily tear the waterproofing membrane and you lose the seal. And lastly, the general rule number 3 is a watertight component. So the seal between the waterproofing membrane and the penetration needs to go to a watertight component of the penetration. And you'll see in exterior walls that sometimes that's a lot more difficult to find than other times.